started. Let me share my screen real quick. I really appreciate everyone taking the time to, oops, laptop just fell. Really appreciate everyone taking the time to, come to the info session. I know everyone's time is valuable, so I'm going to keep it pretty brief. I think I've been really inspired about how everyone's come together during this time, and with like the virtual wine night, virtual kegs, all that stuff has really been cool to see how everyone's responded to keep a sense of community during the COVID crisis, and this is just an extension of that. So I've been working on a wellness program for this part of the semester that kind of got derailed, and we're looking for alternatives to still make it happen. Ken emailed in pretty passionate about continuing the Welcome Weekend 5K, also known as the Dooley Dash 5K. So this is kind of the product of that. So I'll jump right into it. First of all, there's two parts to it. We'll have a training challenge, which will include some individual and cohort-based competition, and then it'll all lead up to a virtual Welcome Weekend 5K run walk. One thing I want to emphasize is it's a fun run and it's a walk. So whatever level you're at, you're welcome to participate at that level. This is really more about bringing the community together and welcoming the new students in. We're trying to get them signed up as well, so I think that would be really cool if they can be a part of it. That's the plan. We're still trying to work out some of the communication stuff there. And what we're gonna do is use an application called Strava. It's super easy to use. And I'll get into it a little bit more later in the competition. In the presentation. So the actual 5K race, what we're gonna do, I think I put a time for 10 a.m. We're all gonna go to some location that's not close to other people to keep in line with the social distancing policies, and just run or walk our best 5K at that time. And there's not really a specific time restriction to do it at 10 a.m. So it's like, if you can do it anytime that day. So as far as prizes that are available, everyone that's signed up into one of the Strava groups, and I'll get to that a little bit later, will be entered into a raffle to win a $5 Starbucks gift card. There's 20 of them, so if you sign up, have a decent chance of winning. We'll also have weekly winners each week for most logged activities and most training miles. Those will be $5. And then we'll have overall winners for most training miles, most logged activities, and fastest 5K time. The most logged activities, like if you're that's for people who aren't necessarily competitive runners or want to be putting in tons of miles, but just want to be part of the challenge and being active. Like, you don't necessarily need to go out for one of Ken's like 25-mile runs. You can just go for like a 10-15 minute walk. That counts. And then we're also going to have a cohort winner. So the cohort with the most logged activities, we have $5 Amazon gift cards for the top 20 people in that cohort. Some rules, I like to keep it pretty simple. We're all friends here. One is have fun. Two is support your fellow classmates. You can see here on the Strava app, it's kind of cool. You can comment on people's runs. You can also like their, or give them kudos is the term they use, their runs and stuff like that. And then the third rule is just don't be a jerk. Like, people can run their 5K on a steep decline and blow everyone out of the water. Just, try to choose something that's reasonable. Also, don't, log 20 activities in a day that are like 30 seconds long. I don't think anyone would do that, but there's always the ultra competitive person that wants to get an edge. So just try to be fair about everyone. This is really about bringing people together and not crushing the competition. Except the 1-year class of 2020 is going to dominate everyone else. As far as the timeline, it'll start this Saturday. You can see here in the highlighted map. We'll have the week totals will go from Saturday to Friday, and then it'll end on Saturday, April 18th. If you're curious how to sign up, you can click on one of your cohort specific link, and that will take you to the Strava club for your class. Let me screen share the Strava page real quick. Hold on. So if I go. So when you sign up for Strava, it'll take you to like kind of your class page like this. You'll have a leaderboard for your class. You can see everyone's activity. You can make posts. It's really, really simple to do. I don't imagine anyone have any issues with it. The one thing to keep in mind when you are signing up, it asks you, like, do you want to start a free trial, and like tries to get you to sign up for their premium subscription. Skip that. You don't need a premium subscription. You don't have to pay anything. It's completely free to have a basic account, and that will include everything that we need. And you can also sync your activity tracker if you have a Garmin or an Apple Watch, and that will automatically log your miles and activities into the program. Or you can just use your phone whenever you go for a walk or a run. There's a feature on the phone app. You just click record. It's super easy. And then other resources. I sent out a Welcome Weekend 5K group me, so that'll be a good place for us to all communicate during this and send updates and everything. Also follow the GBS Wellness Instagram page. We'll be posting like tips and tricks for running, different things about ways to boost your immune system and enhance cognitive performance. And then we'll also be doing a weekly workout in the GBA newsletter. And that's pretty much it. Open to any questions if you guys have any. And
chime in, Eric?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so like Eric was saying, I want to use this as like, don't stress too much about like the 5K and stuff at the competition. Just use it as like a venue for building community, helping to maintain routines, continuing traditions, continuing that sense of normalcy in this weird time. Just create a forum where you're encouraging everyone else and everyone's encouraging you, and just have a good fun time with it. Like if you're not a runner, like definitely take advantage of the fact that, you can log activities. If you want to do yoga in your apartment or whatever, that's totally cool. And whatever tips you have for fun workout ideas that work with social distancing, share them, let us all know. I do also want to emphasize, like, please do be super safe and conscientious of your local restrictions and regulations. If you want to go on a run, maybe don't go on a run on the belt line. Or if you do want to run on the belt line, do it early in the morning or late at night, because safety for everyone in the community is first and foremost. Go out hiking. Maybe don't go to Kennesaw Mountain. Maybe go up to some of the fun, cool North Georgia trails and take advantage of the fact that there's no traffic. But yeah, I definitely want to, have fun with it, but also, be safe be courteous of your communities and all that.
Yeah, thank you, Ken. And like he said, cross training's definitely encouraged. That'll be something I'll be posting on the Instagram, because you definitely don't want to just jump into a running routine and risk injury. So take it easy, have fun, and yeah, and I'm excited to do this with all you guys. Before we go, is there any other questions?
Hey guys, I'm Ken. Just on that note, like I will say, I don't really know a lot of the hiking trails and everything. So this whole thing has sort of been a learning experience. So definitely, if there are like lesser known trails or good paths, just be sure to share those, because I'm sure a lot of people would like to know about them.
Yeah, I'll throw that into the group me some links for pages where you can get that.
Yeah.
And another cool thing is you can look on Strava since it's all GPS tracking, you can look at what previous workouts people have done or previous trails people have gone on. So it might open up some new ideas for places you can go.
Okay, another quick question, just because I'm new to this app. So I typically don't take my phone when I go running, and I don't have a smartwatch. So I just want to be able to log the miles. Where do I go post?
So I'm pretty sure you can, I can get back to you on the specifics, but I'm pretty sure you can go into your account on Strava and log an activity that was not actually recorded via fitness tracker GPS.
Okay.
Who asked that? I'm sorry.
Jackie, sorry.
Jackie.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. So I'll go look for it, and if I can't find it, I'll message you.
Okay, awesome.
Just
yeah, and I'll try to send something out for everyone as well, because I'm sure you're not the only one with that question.
Perfect. Thank you.
Eric, I just posted on that we are looking for individuals to lead each of the groups, just to be like kind of a contact person for each one of the different cohorts.
Yeah.
So reach out to me or Eric or Ken if you are interested in being a leader, so that we can have individuals that we can kind of keep accountable and making sure that we are energizing the community to being out there and working out.
Yep. Thanks, Pedro.
Eric, do you know much about, Rosie had a question about logging non-running activities like yoga. I'm trying to look through the app and figure that out. Do you have any tips on that?
So what's happened with me is, like, I have a Garmin, and I'll do all sorts of different activities. Like, I'll do weightlifting or something like that, and my Garmin will automatically log it in to Strava. I think Strava thinks it's a run, but it just is a run that doesn't go anywhere. So you can either, if your like activity tracker does that, you can do that, or like Jackie's question, I'm pretty sure there's a way you can just log an activity if you decide to lift weights, or I mean, actually, I guess people wouldn't be lifting weights because the gyms are closed, but let's say you decide to do yoga, you can just log it as like a 30-minute run, and that counts.
Yeah, I think worst case, like, just turn on your phone tracker real quick, so you record a 1-second run that goes nowhere, and then just title your run "Yoga 1 hour," and we'll get the idea.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah, there's here, let me share my screen real quick. So if you go, I think you can do it on the app as well, but if you see in the upper right hand corner, there's this plus sign. You can go to add manual entry if you don't want to use your phone, and then you can select what you did. It has a bunch of different things. Here
Oh,
you
okay.
can do your miles, duration, elevation, title it. You can do the whole thing. You can even show how much effort you put in. So there's a lot you can do there.
Oh, sweet. And yoga is one of the options under manual
Yep.
add activity. All good.
Yep. Even has a virtual run, so you can run in place. All right. Any other questions?
Eric, are we bringing in the new incoming class of 1-years?
We're working on it. So last update I got from Irving is he contacted Heather Holland and she was in support of it. And then Irving was setting up a call with the Dean of Admissions to make it happen. But I haven't heard the update from that meeting. I'd say like 99% sure they're all going to be joining us. I also just received a email that the evening students will be joining us as well. So hopefully we get the entire MBA community. All right, well, I'm sure you guys have other classes to get to. I'm gonna go ahead and end the call. If you have any additional questions, comments, concerns, anything, feel free to reach out to myself, Ken, or Pedro. And thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.